How's it going, everybody? It's me, Justin, aka Goodwill Hunter. I know. I said I wasn't going to have any more pickups before, we're out of this apartment, but I have a problem. I need help. Please, someone, find me help. But yes, I have, yet again, I'm just not going to say it's going to be the final, because who knows. But I do have something special at the end of this, so stick around and we'll do something different, okay? So anyways, yes, I have pickups. Yay! Woo! Pickups! On a non-video game related pickup, which actually is a video game. It's a really good video game, so if you haven't tried the last two incarnations of this title character, you're missing out, and you probably live under a rock. So anyways, I picked up The Dark Knight. I did not own this. This is the, it's like a 2-disc thing, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like a pseudo metal case. Found it at the Goodwill for like $2. Took it home and watched it because, I like to see dead actors.
Why so serious?
But yeah, so it's pretty cool to find that, and now I only need The Dark Knight Rises. But at Goodwill, while my wife is sweating in the truck, but I did have the AC on, just like when you have animals or small children in the car, and you run in to go find video games, you better put the AC on for them, or else you'll go to jail. But anyways, I found a couple of games. They had a couple of the games there. A lot of GameCube games, sports games though, so passed on those. Switched the stickers on these that I'm trying to grab right now. The first one I picked up, I do own, I'm pretty sure I own this with the PlayStation 2, but I don't ever see it for the original Xbox, so when I saw it, I picked it up. It is complete. Actually, it's funny. So I picked up Sonic Mega Collection Plus, which from the back, it's got all the Sonics pretty much. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Factory, which a lot of people like. I don't think I've ever played it. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if it's like Krusty's Super Fun House for the Super Nintendo, because if it is, or no. But it's funny. Came with a SSX Tricky manual with the actual manual. So, but this thing, I don't know if you can see those scratches on there. I'll get it resurfaced. I'm pretty sure it'll buff out. You can kind of see it really good on that. The retro store I go to, the Video Game Trader, he has a VIP membership. If you sign up, you get 12 free disc repairs, I think a year. So I've just been stacking games like this that need repair to the side, and I'll run them up there. The other game I picked up, I own too, but I wasn't going to leave it for, when I switched it, $2.50. And that's a copy of Twisted Metal Black. Yeah, that would give you nightmares if I was a little kid. Sweet Tooth, you are one scary fucking son of a bitch. If he ever tried to serve me ice cream, I think I might question what's in it. But this is one of the better Twisted Metal games, in my opinion at least. Twisted Metal 2 and 3. And Head On I really didn't like, but Black kind of was getting back to the roots. I haven't tried the newest one. Comment below if you had. I've been thinking about picking it up actually, so is it worth it? Is it good? I know Sweet Tooth can transform into a giant mech. I don't know. Tell me. I'd like to hear what if anyone have to say about this. At another Goodwill, prior to this Goodwill, I found more games. Of course, I switched the stickers. I'm bad. And got them for half price. And You know, 2 of them are GameCube games because I don't have a lot of GameCube games. Whenever I see them, I'm tempted to pick them up, and they're, from what I can tell, these 2 are both exclusive. At least I know of one that is exclusive. And the first one I picked up was Crash, The Wrath of Cortex, which I thought they have one on the PlayStation 1, which is Crash Cortex Strikes Back, I believe. So, you know, I was looking at the back, and I think this is like the first Crash Bandicoot game that ever came to the GameCube and was exclusive to the GameCube, from what I know. And now that I know, now you know, and guess what? Knowing is half the battle. So, it's complete. I might have to get it resurfaced, but it's minor scratches. Another one that I have been complaining that I can never find, you know, like Zelda games or Mario games or frickin' just anything that, you know, oh my god, it's Mario. It's $40 used. No. Not even when it's traded in the same day you buy it. It should be literally half price. So when I saw this, I was happy to find one actually, because I can never find any of these games for a relatively good price. So I picked up Mario's Super Strikers, or Super Mario Strikers. This is the one, the original for the GameCube. Didn't have the manual though, just had subscribed to Nintendo Power. But hey, I'll take it, because it's Mario. It's me, Mario. Mario. The last game I picked up was a PlayStation 2 game from a franchise that I don't really have too many games of, and I was tempted today to pick up the HD collection, which pretty much has every single game. But I kind of like collecting the originals, even if there were like 5 or 7 of them. I think it's just, as a collector and for a collection, it's, you know, I might, if I see that for like $10, I might pick that collection up, but I think having the games is half the fun of collecting. You have to find them in the wilds. So the game I picked up was Ratchet Clank. What is this one? Going Commando. Ooh. I'm not going commando, I'm wearing underwear today. When I go to work, I go commando, because I only have one pair. So yeah, Ratchet Clank, and again, Insomniac made some pretty great games for the PlayStation 2. Mostly, I think they focused a lot on the Ratchet Clank series, and you know, this is one of the better, I guess you could say. I can't say because I've never played any of them, but I've seen it on a lot of people's lists, and a lot of people like the both Ratchet and Clank, not just Ratchet or that Secret Agent Clank crap. Gotta have both of them. The writing is humorous, but yeah, looking forward to, at some point in my life, playing, not this, maybe this, who knows, this. Ratchet Clank. And the last thing I found that day was a black GameCube controller, and they only wanted like $1.91 for this. They had an Xbox 360, the original big fat daddy one, for like $6, and then they had a couple PlayStation 1, not even the DualShock, or the one with the analog, which I think was the DualShock. They wanted that one for like $7. I'm like, you gotta be effing kidding me. And this one works. You know, it's nice and springy, joypad still works. It's a little grungy, but for $2, hell yeah. Alright, so that was all of that. Today I went to Best Buy, had some coupons from all the money that I charged to my credit card, and I was able to pick up. They had buy one used game, get one 50% off, so I had $40 in gift certificates. So I was able to get 2 really cool games. I got one game for the PlayStation 3 and one for the Nintendo 3DS. First game I picked up for the PS3 was the Dead Island Game of the Year edition, and as you can see, it was $17.99 But this was my half-price game, so it was literally $9, which I think is pretty good. The only thing I'm concerned with is the DLC in it. I don't know if it's still good. That's what I don't like about the DLC. I don't know if it's going to be on the disc or if it requires a game voucher. If it requires a game voucher, I'm pretty boned. But I've always come across a lot of those that haven't been used, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure if it is Game of the Year, it probably was used, but hoping it's on the disc. If anyone can let me know, because I'm going to try this, and I'll be pissed. But it's a vacation with zombies on an island. So it's like Far Cry on an island, which it is, but with zombies. Way to go, game developers. Coming up with those new ideas all the time. Alright, well, the last game I picked up, I was really excited because I didn't want to get an Xbox 360 game because my Xbox 6... I didn't want to get an Xbox 360 game because, as you know, it's packed up. Can't play it. So can't play on, playa. But I got my 3DS, so I picked up a 3DS game. And I picked up a copy of Code of Princess. This one, you can see it said it's $34.99 pre-owned. I went on to my phone, pulled up the GameStop website, and they had it for $24.95 used. And so he was able to price match it in their system, so that was cool. And I'm really excited to play this because it's kind of like a 2D beat 'em up, but it has like a different planes. You can go like foreground, background. I did that backwards. This is the foreground, this is the background. So you can kind of jump back and forth, and you unlock a lot of different characters. You can play with pretty much any enemy in the game. And it's just, a fun game. So it's got RPG elements in it, and it's made by Atlas, so it's going to be good. But that left me with some other, like, $5 I had to spend because, coupon technicalities. But while I was on that road, I went to Goodwill. And I looked around, they didn't have any Xbox 360, no, they did not. They did not have Xbox 360 games. They had Xbox games. And they were all sports games, and they all wanted 505 for them. I said, fuck you. You're 505. I switched my stickers.
I'm bad.
But anyway, so I went to the back and looked on their electronics section, see if they had anything. They had a Xbox, the original, they wanted $30 for. No, not worth it. Bunch of PlayStation 2 controllers, they wanted $6 for those. Not worth it. They had a Nintendo 64, did not have the expansion pack, had 2 controllers, the joysticks were really worn the hell out. They wanted $18 for it. That's not a bad deal, but I don't need one. That's kind of pushing it. I would like, if it had come with 2 good controllers and the expansion pack, hell yeah, I would have picked it up. But instead, I opted to pick this guy up. The Dreamcast. And they wanted $15.91 for it. That is a really good, fair price. But I opened it up. It's got a copy of, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a copy of NFL Blitz 2001 in pretty good condition. Turned it on in store. It works. But that also came with 2 controllers, and one of them had a Dreamcast VMU in it. They had another third-party controller that came with it, but it was a piece of crap, so I left it there. So yeah, decided to have another Dreamcast. I always either trade them, fix them up, sell them. Dreamcast had a lot of really good games, and it's a really good system. It's just sad that it, didn't make it into the next Sega console. Would have been nice to see what they came out with, but they bowed out gracefully. At least they're making shitty games for every system, so way to go, Sega. So anyways, that was all my pickups. We got the Dragon Ball Z Budokai. No, it's not Budokai. I don't even know what it's called. Super Butoden for the Super Famicom, and this is DOS Super Butoden 2. So anyways, yeah, so if you've stayed all the way to the end or just fast forward to the end, you know, I've had a little over 200, 202. I've been steadily stable with 202 subscribers. You know, I had 200 a while back too, but people, for whatever the reason or other, unsubscribed. So anyways, I am finally with above 200, so, you know, let's do a Q&A. I can't do a contest because everything's packed up, and I feel like, you know, I'll save that till later. But yeah, let's do a Q&A. You can leave a question below. You can even do a video response if you want to. Gamer Emporium, I know you like to do video responses and you love to do video, so if you feel like that's what you like to do and it's easier, then go all ahead, full speed, theme, head, straight forward, do it. So yeah, if you want, just go ahead and leave a comment below asking a question, either video game related or not. It doesn't have to be, but if you would like to just ask a question, ask a question. We'll let it go, I don't know, until maybe the 15th of next month when hopefully moved in, and you know, then we can resume. I'll probably have pickups by then, I'm sure. And you know, just remember, if you like it, hit the like button. You don't have to. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Leave a comment if you just want to leave a comment about anything in this video. It doesn't have to be even for the Q&A. But you know, now that you know what you know, go ahead and do it. Just remember this: only you can prevent forest fires, and now that you know, knowing is half the battle. Okay? So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the new setup. See ya.